Hey guys, Tightrope here bringing you a 2v2 today. We're on Dreux Scout. Today spawning on the right we have Be Nice to You playing as OKW, immediately going for Elite Armoured. Teaming up with him is Manstein Luft, 1942, with OKW also who has Breakthrough, Luftwaffe for Ground Forces and Grand Offensive. From the left is freehacknoban as British forces with Lease Assault, and finally the Desert Fox playing as US Forces going for Rifle Company. This is a Patreon backer submitted game. Be Nice to Use around rank 60. Manstein around 800. Freehacknoban. Ooh, yeah, both the allies are in the 400s, I believe. Somewhere in the 400s. Got a lot of damage there from the Vickers early on. Working well against that Kubel. Manstein, I think, was AFK for about 30 seconds at the start, so he's off to a bit of a slow start as a result of that. Looks like a double Sternplow build for Be Nice to You, combining up with this Kubel and looking to roll that into a fast tech. Maybe a very fast 2-2-3, but he's in some trouble at the moment. He bullied long range. In trouble getting repairs going on this Kubel, so rough start here for the Axis. Very little territory control. But yeah, the 2-2-1 is in the build. Trucks coming out. Maybe could come in for a bit of push action. Gotta be careful that he doesn't run into the Vickers with the Kubel, because that is just shredding that Kubel before it can get anything done. Meanwhile, quite an aggressive position here. Does end up getting flanked by Manstein, so freehacknoban getting out of there. He is using map hacks. He didn't see that one coming. Here comes the Kubel again, but it's quite weak to the assault section and close. Decent push, and with all these OKW troops arriving, eventually Freehack does get forced off. But yeah, you can see territory control looking very nice for the Allies to kick off the match. And with the double light vehicle pressure, this could be a power spike for Be Nice to You. Even the 2-2-1 though is quite weak to these assault sections. Takes a lot of small arms damage from them. Dishes out a lot in return as well though. So they're mainly focused on that squad, but now they switch over to the 2-2-1. The combination of these two though, a little overwhelming. We do have the bazooka upgrading, but not here yet. Sternplow is running around the corner, but two riflemen. There's a little bit too much firepower for them there. Trying for the kill on the Kubel, chasing him very deep. Now getting out. Oh, there we go. Big damage from the Vickers. This is going to be the end of the 2-2-1. Oh, barely did anything. The assault sections is just in too far, you know. Just chased too deep into enemy territory, and it's a bit of a sloppy loss. Coming in here, battle group on the front lines, getting focused down. I think it'll go up. Decides to cancel it. The only thing that would really be able to kill it once it was constructed is this lieutenant, and that's still back at base. So if it did go up there, it would have been safe, but decided to cancel it. I think it was about half dead at that stage, so he's going to get half the resources back and slow down Manstein a lot. Manstein kind of paying the price for his teammate, you know, not building very many units. Just weren't able to sustain that forward pressure long enough to get the battle group up. And 20 out now for the Desert Fox. And knows that he can get in here and stay aggressive because, you know, killed the tech truck. But doesn't stop you from taking an anti-tank grenade from the Fusiliers. They don't require tech for that, so takes one just to back out. I think ideally you could probably win this fight with the rifleman and the M20.
Command level capabilities ready for deployment.
Ooh, it's not quite repaired up enough to remove the engine crit. Oh. Well, there goes the Kubo again. Way out of position for Be Nice. So far in. I was hoping for the rifle white, but it was too ambitious. Anti-tank grenades coming through from Manstein. And it looks like this is going to go down for Desert Fox. Meanwhile, freehacknoban surging through the center. He's got a lot of infantry, 3 assault sections as well as the Royal Engineer. And eventually runs out of map to run away. And the M20 dies. I think if he just stayed out repairing for like 1 more second, literally 1 more second, he would have reached the 3/4 health threshold and got rid of that engine crit. And would have got away just fine with the M20, but I guess maybe just misjudged the amount of repairs required. And the M20 pays the price. Thompson's now in these assault sections. And blowing the axis almost completely off the map. It's a double battle group from these double OKWs. So, no walking Stukas anytime soon.
An anti-tank gun has taken the field.
And they're still really struggling for territory control. They're basically just holding on to like 1 fuel point. Triple cap going. It's tough. A rebuild on the 221 going into 223. I'm guessing he's going to try to use this for the resource boosting, but he really just needs like 1 or 2 squads of Fox Grenadiers. This kind of build just doesn't work. Luckily at the moment, no... wow, what? You rebuilt the M20? I've been dead, by the way. Big grenade. Well done. Still not quite there for the command points for the quad, if that's what freehacknoban was hoping to go for. And doesn't quite have the munis for the quad upgrade after that either. And he actually gets some nice suppression in here. Throws out some smoke. But yeah, okay, there we go. Getting some work done. Oh, what's he doing with this machine gun? Smells like he's going to get a grenaded here. No, he's up retreating. Yeah, the quad will really bully the 223. Doesn't quite have the munis though, as I was saying. Sometimes that's something you have to keep an eye on as the British player in these situations. Like, if you're planning to go for the quad, maybe not upgrading one of your squads of assault sections. The healing coming in out the back and going into tech now. The M20 does typically have the edge in the head-to-head against the 223 since it has more penetration on its gun. So this doesn't even buy you, this upgrade doesn't even buy you a win against the skirted up M20. Still end up losing that match. And looking to roll this into a very fast tech truck. I've seen quite a few games recently where these tech trucks have been dying to Brit players. Even with this commander with the just mass gammon bombs. They're kissing out now for Manstein. Starting to branch out now, the Axis, getting a bit more territory under their belt. 20 reversing in, not ideal, exposing the rear armor. Luckily though, the Panther Streak misses. Oh no, it's the Jumbo Clown Car. 2 squads of assault sections inside. Pops them out right as the quad completes the upgrade. Big impact. Rakitten's right around this corner though. Ooh, still hanging in. Oh, he's doing circles. He's still alive. Oh, where's he going with this? Rakitten sitting up again. Does he have vision? I think he might have lost vision behind the trees again. Still alive with that quad. The miracle of all miracles. Now coming up on Christmas, after all. That quad survives and gets away. Well-timed attack, you know, right as that quad upgrade popped and squads were forced out of it. They were in a good position to jump out and do some big damage. The mortar pit, very forward position on this. I think we've seen like behind here in the past, which, you know, if you use destroy cover, you can open up. In this position, it's quite vulnerable to like anti-tank gun attacks from like down here or from this angle. It's a bit too far forwards, really. Truck is back here. Throws out a bit of phosphorus there.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
And still dominant territory control for the Allies. Axis had that little bit of a power spike coming back, but seems to have waned. And now the AP rounds equipped on the 50, doing some big damage to these units out here.
There's a major reporting for action.
G3 doing some decent work from the blind spot of this building. Getting decrewed, and here come the ISG shells. Has to jump out. Oh, AT gun rolling up for the Desert Fox. So it's going to get away alive. Meanwhile, Captain dead up here. Maybe he wasn't paying attention, too busy microing the M20, and it's a bit of a loss. And I'm not entirely sure why the Desert Fox went for a captain as well as the lieutenant. Don't feel like the anti-tank one was really necessary. It's just going to slow down his progress towards a medium tank, and given how strong the Allies' fuel control had been, that medium would come in very fast and probably close the show. There we go, big hits, Rakitten decrewed. No AT gun yet for freehacknoban, so could recover this Rakitten and put it to use. Could do with an anti-tank gun. Just ends up getting out of there with the assault section though, doesn't try to pick it up. Maybe the decrew on one of the infantry support guns. And just full disrespect, running right up to the battle group, going for the next one as well. Blocked himself off from doing damage to it though with that phosphorus. I think I saw, yeah, heavy engineers. So I can't throw any gamma bombs on this truck. Assault section's getting stunned there. Sternpower's trying to reinforce, but they might die. Yeah, okay. Ends up retreating. It's causing all sorts of headaches down here with that assault section. Quad is rolling up. Did that Rakitten get taken by anybody? Looks like the Desert Fox got it. So it's going to be putting that one to use, and they're already off to a racing start with the victory points. Way out ahead. Got some bars now as well, helping fight back against these G43 Fusiliers. This is often where Axis can start to make a bit of a comeback. Get some obers online. They're going to have double anti-tank guns to help fight against the mediums. Obers coming through for Be Nice as well. But man, it's a tough road. Just not enough firepower from Be Nice in the early stages. Two Sternpires and 223. It's just not enough. Doesn't give you enough options, enough ways to fight.
Unit ready.
But here we go. There's a lot of room in the army to push out some Obersoldat, and still going to be completely lacking snares. No Panther Faust, which does often mean it's much more difficult to kill enemy tanks. Speaking of, we've got a Easy 8 in the build for Desert Fox. And already got a Churchill out for freehacknoban. There's the impact of going for a strategy like this. No bolster, no weapon racks needed. Oh, 50 cal. Dead inside the building here. The flak base laying down some fire. Oh, and there we go. The Raketen coming in. Knocks out the quad. Didn't notice that, but the 50 cal actually did get out of the building, so that's dead. And now flanking around the machine gun. Okay, here's the Churchill. Seems like it was sitting back at base for a while, but now it's mobilized.
Heavy tank reporting.
These Panther Shreks will struggle against it. But generally, you don't want to play too aggressively with Churchill until you got that Vickers from Vet 1. It's a big difference to the DPS of the Churchill against the infantry. A few good hits in, Be Nice backpedaling. Got a Raketen in the build now, but a little overdue. I guess he thought, you know, double Shrek should be able to handle any medium tank, but this is not a medium tank he's fighting against. It's a heavy. Oh, wow, went for forward retreat point here as well. Chipping away with the Churchill. Kitten's rotating down. Really trying to take advantage of the range differential. Churchill with 5 more range than those Panther Shreks. Okay job of it as well. Off the decrew before he gets suppressed. Almost. There's the 8 roaming in the north. This thing, especially with the Panther Commander upgrades, not very impressive against infantry. I think, you know, if you're in a situation like this with such a big lead, probably get a tank that has better anti-infantry than the Easy 8 with the Panther Commander upgrade. Try to apply some bleed with it. I can understand going straight for the Easy 8 though. It's up against double Raketens, it's easier to keep alive. It does help out a lot. Getting decrewed here, the base howitzer fire coming in for some big hits. Got the take aim active on the Vickers now as well.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
Hitting hard. But the ISG's hitting in return. Still triple cap for so long for the Allies. Axis are desperate to turn this one around. Manstein can finally afford a Panzer IV if that's what he's going for. Sprint there active on the rifleman.
Keep up the pressure. They're down to 100 points.
Could recover his 50 cal as well. It's very sporting of Manstein not to steal that away.
Trying to outflank us. Send your orders.
Big armies for the Allies. But yeah, the Axis are within striking distance now. Be nice. Still ages away in terms of manpower from a vehicle, though. All those pushes from free hack. Hurting him.
Down to 75 points.
Okay, we're getting shot out. Oh, backing away, but a few Fusiliers. Don't allow that to happen. Good use of smoke there, blocking off the damage from the Obers. But the machine gun's still over here, getting some big suppression, and now you got to worry about these bundle grenades. There's out another smoke, but suppression's already done. Making this engagement very hard. You can see these Obers are struggling against assault sections. Before they hit Vet 2, the Obers have a really tough time. Oh, big nade. Oh, the big shot from the Easy 8. Another nade. Allies very lucky to get away with these. Oh, not so lucky actually. Here goes the assault section. Fox Grenadier dead up a little further. Big old march of riflemen rolling up. Should be able to get around the side of this machine gun. But the AoE suppression actually catching a good chunk of that army. Second Easy 8 popping out now. Do have a Panzer 4 out now from Manstein. Be nice maybe going for the Panther if I had to guess. Does offer, you know, a lot better penetration against the Churchill. So it's understandable, though. Be nice. It's going to be relying a lot on these Obers to force back the assault sections. Oh, AT gun in some trouble up here. Likely to get decrewed. Churchill sitting in front of the AT guns for ages. Taking a bunch of damage. Nearly goes down. Here come the planes for free hack though. He's rolling up. He's got the assault section back here as well. Doesn't quite get the kill on that Raketin though. Oh, spot too soon. The plane's finishing the job. Oh boy. Before coming down. It's going to be close. Can the assault section escape? Oh, it doesn't happen. Planes come through for some damage on the Panzer 4. The Easy 8 finishes the job. I don't know what Manstein was doing up there. Yeah, playing with some lag, maybe resulting in that section loss. And another Churchill on the build. The problem is, no vehicle crew repairs in this commander, well, only for the M10 and the M5. So it's going to be a very long road repairing up these Churchills. He's killing off the decrewed machine gun back there. Big concussive grenade. Follows that up with another one. Empires might actually be able to win this fight. Instead, no retreat. Ouch. Empire down. Over's now starting to kick in, getting some vet. ISG's also getting some pretty big hits. The decrew on the Vickers. We've got the Panther out now. It's going to make it a lot harder for these Churchills. Is this the turning point now for the Axis? 32 VPs remaining. Double Easy 8s do alright against the Panther for sure. Oh, and if the Panther's going to expose its rear armor, Churchill's happy to take that. Backing off now, activates the heat rounds. Ready assists. A little bit of extra penetration does help against the Churchill, if I remember rightly. I think it might actually take it up to 100% chance to pin, right? These Yates kind of backing themselves up against this blocker here. The artillery from the Panther to kill off the decrewed AT gun. Can't help but wonder if maybe he should have taken that. There we go, one of the Easy 8s goes down. A little bit clumsy with the utilization there. Desert Fox. And Vic is also falling. This is kind of why I think instead of going for a second Churchill, I would have gone for like another engineer and then probably into the Firefly after that point. So now the Allies are in some trouble after such a dominant early. Oh, but not if he can just kill it with the Churchill, get some lucky frontal pins. Out of range. The Shrek's going to force back the Churchill. Gotta be careful driving around with this Easy-8 on anything but full health. There's double Raketans roaming around. Well, now they're just down to single. There's one over here for the crewing. As well as the Panther tricks and the potential now for the Panther to just blitz in and kill. It's quite risky. Manstein, meanwhile. Is he going to go for the Panther? Is he saving for the Tiger? It's so risky to save for the Tiger. 21 VPs left, but capping in the north. Panther coming down to assist in this fight. Needed to help fend off the Churchill. Base outs are fired to prevent the capture attempt. The airburst shells, of course, since he went for Anvil. Makes it even scarier. Churchill's going to roll through here. Quite a good chunk of damage though. Panther meanwhile vetting up nicely. Got some Raketan support now as well. Oh, there go the Obers though. Ooh, big shot from the Churchill. Oh, Rifleman dead in the centre however. Looks like the Allies gearing up for an attack down the bottom. Got the Raketan from Desert Fox coming down. I believe it's still in the north though. Grenade from the Obers, 50 cal about to get decrewed. Obers still capping. Easy 8's doing okay through the centre, but not incredible. MG up the north covering that. Churchill's rolling up, looking for the kill on the Obers. Nope. A third Churchill now for freehacknoban. Alright. Mario style. Tried this a few times myself with not the best results. Sometimes you can just completely overwhelm your enemy, but other times stuck constantly repairing them, doing nothing. Second Panther, okay. Manstein didn't hang about for the Tiger. For the Panther. What bounces there? Not necessary, I don't think, that retreat. T-gun decrewed. Churchill's now starting to take a lot of damage from this Panther. Not deal much in return. It's got that extra little boost from the skirts. Oh boy, what was this? Desert Fox up in the north. Where was the support? Where are these Easy 8s at? Just sent one Easy 8 up there. Could have probably got the cap going, especially with the Panther out for repairs, but alright. And I know it's, you know, it's intoxicating to go for the commander, you know, it gives you the extra sight. Largely that's what you're hoping for. Extra accuracy is kind of helpful as well. But man, the amount of anti-infantry DPS he's missed out on by not having the machine gun is really sad. And I think, you know, maybe if he went for like machine gun on the first one he built and then maybe the Panzer Commander on the second, it's a bit more understandable. But alright, X is still hanging in there and they've done a pretty good job so far on the victory points. Turning back the clock. Good use of smoke there from the assault section. Going in for some crush action. Ooh, the ISG doing the majority of the damage, and there goes the section because of that. Churchill's rolling up, but Panther from this side going to decrew the AT gun. The double Panthers going to town on these Churchills. Here come the Easy 8s from the other side, but now they're getting hammered by the vetted up Raketen and the Panzerschreck. Panther spins around. I mean, there's no way you're getting away with this Easy 8. Or is there the smoke? No. The Panzerschreck actually get decrew on it as well. Gotta be careful if he takes an AT nade, the Easy 8 could be next. Raketen still there, it's highly vetted. Oh, is this the end of the Easy 8 now as well? The double Churchill's just getting absolutely dominated by this Panther. And smoke needs an engine crit on this to turn things around. Engineers threaten it, but they're just getting shredded. They got no vet.
Fortunately, we've lost a unit.
So they get no work done at all, really. And the Easy 8 does end up going down. Oh boy. Oh, free hack. He's trying to meme with the triple Churchills, but now it's starting to backfire. It's just, as I was saying, the repair time's so long on these Churchills. Churchill did as well.
You're starting to get under my skin.
For what you do against the Panther compared to what you take, it's just such a bad trade every time. And look at this. Manstein trying to steal the Easy 8 now. Be lucky to get away with that. Here comes a fresh Easy 8 for Desert Fox. Capping up in the north. With the Obers. No dodge. Echelon dead. Gets around the side of the machine gun though. Where's that Easy 8? Okay, here it finally comes. Looks like this machine gun might get away though. Easy 8 at this range getting some good hits. Alright, spoke too soon. Okay, allies ticking under 250 now. Taking a look at army sizes, you can see the Axis are actually quite firmly in the lead now. These Panthers are vetting up so quickly against these Churchills. Just feeding at vet. Can start to get really nasty in those last couple of stages as well. It's one of the few OKW units that still have like pretty strong combat bonuses at Vet 4 and 5. Okay, vehicle crew is dead. Wasn't very useful, but you know, a capping squad at least. Trading some hits here. But now the Obers, yeah, they're online. The assault section's struggling. Churchill's also struggling. Gone for bolster just to get extra model on each of these engineers.
We've 200 points remaining.
Does help with the pop cap efficiency of the engineers relative to the repairs, since you only pay one extra pop cap. And I think the engineers and maybe 6 otherwise. So, maybe they're 5 otherwise. It's more efficient. Just building another squad.
Anti-tank gun ready
A
to
couple decent hits on the Panther, but eventually his luck runs out and he gets some big hits in return. Desert Fox just continuing to kind of throw units forward without much thought and lose them. Now Manstein fielding the Tiger. Decent idea here now. He's yet coming in from the side. Firing off some smoke as well, but the Easy 8's actually coming up. I mean, the High Vet Panther's actually coming up here as well. A dangerous game. Snare from the Rifleman, perhaps? No. Oh, missed opportunity. An engine crit on that would probably win the Allies the game. Not even joking. That would mean they could push down here and probably close out the match on victory points. Not that Panther bothering them for the rest of the game. No, they're not. Oh, he sacrificed his squad to try and steal that machine gun, and it looks like he's probably going to lose it anyway. Oh, that was a really bad choice from Desert Fox. Holding their ground.
100 points. I say again, allies at 100 points.
They're having trouble just completely forcing away the Axis infantry. 3 on this one now, though. Let's get anything other than the crit repair. A bit of mobility. Okay. Allies in control of the north. One rocket and one machine gun guarding the bottom. Flak half track coming into the middle. Trading shots here. So the Allies have decided they're going for the center, but they lost control of the north. Major could flank that machine gun though. Oh, that big old nade. The Riflemen do survive. Big damage though, the double Raketans forcing back the Allied tanks. The Major needs to get in here. Here it comes.
75mm gun ready for action.
And drop the artillery, get in here. The Allies, they're camping in the center. But maybe because they were a bit too slow reacting to this, they might not be able to drain too many points, or might not drain any actually. Here come the wall of Obersoldaten. Phosphorus out from the assault section, but it's not enough for 3 overs. And, it's a fresh Churchill for free hack. Other ones, one of them's repaired up. Forced away from the north though. Points are draining out very fast for the Allies. Here they go into the center. The AT gun backing this up now for free hack. As the Churchills can focus more on the infantry. Infantry desperately trying to decrew that 6-pounder. They're doing a decent job of it as well. There it goes eventually. And now the Churchills is getting blasted. Oh, misses the kill shot. Popping off some smoke.
25 points left.
Oh my. Looks like the Axis are going to close this one. Desert Fox trying some cheeky capping attempts. But it's not going to work.
Do something! We're down to 10 points, damn it!
A little bit of crush action. 7 VPs left though, and they need to be on both at this stage, and they're not. So there we go. What a turnaround by the Axis. Yeah, Be Nice's build really got the Axis into a lot of trouble at the start of that match. The doubled Stern Pyos into straight, and Kubel into straight 2-2-1 just didn't work out at all. You know, that Vic is just shut down. Well, and the assault sections as well. They're pretty good against light vehicles. Shut down all the light vehicles from Be Nice. Just didn't have any frontline infantry to really work a long range attack. And yeah, that got the Axis off to a horrible start. But ultimately in the late game, you know, freehacknoban trying to go for some Churchill memes, but getting punished hard by that Panther with the heat shells. That thing vetted up like crazy. Hit 5 so fast. Yeah, you need to mix in a Firefly ultimately is the issue. Just even though the Firefly's long range penetration is a little bit lackluster, it's still just necessary against Panther. Otherwise, you know, he tried to build an anti-tank gun, but then that just got decrewed by the Obers before the Churchill could force them away. But yeah, I think the Desert Fox really probably like the #1 toss this game. It feels like the Easy 8 control was very lackluster. A lot of squad wipes around the time where the Axis turned things around. Just really careless stuff and led to the Allies eventually getting overwhelmed. But yeah, good job by the Axis hanging in there. After that Panzer IV died over here, I thought that they were sunk 100%, but somehow managed to stick with it. I think the double Raketens of Manstein were responsible for a lot of the heavy lifting. Did have grenades on the riflemen, but didn't manage to get any decrews on the Raketens with them, unfortunately. But yeah, I think maybe Desert Fox making a mistake going for the Panzer Commander on that first Easy 8, because that was out, for like 15 minutes-ish, which is fast for an Easy 8. Maybe standard for a regular medium. Fast for a premium one. And that was, good 4 minutes before an enemy tank? 4 minutes before, you can really take advantage. You don't need the vision from the Easy 8 too much until you're fighting against the enemy's tank as well. Oh well, yeah, well done. Good job by the Axis hanging in there. That was a very close match. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you'd like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.